God, you're so much fun. You are literally like a barrel full of monkeys.
Hey, did y'all have a good time at the loaded brush?
Oh my God, we did. We really did.
I didn't know y'all were gonna put all that get up.
The get up.
Y'all look like bunch of sergeants.
We did. We had the get up. We had and it was really, really cool. So, all right, wake up. It is time. We've already got someone on. I think it's the loaded brush. I think she's already on. All right, so guys, I'm super, super over the top excited. I'm in a fantastic mood now, thanks to Eddie Mandela. And this is my third episode filming here at Jack FM. And it's really cool because I've got the legendary Eddie Mandela from the Art Factory on. And so if you're watching this at home, this is actually going to be airing on the radio. So I'm going to have to say a few things differently and remind the people that are on the radio that they can also catch the live video either on the Go-To Girl. You can watch it live Tuesday through Friday. This episode is going to air in June, and so you can catch it Tuesday through Friday. And so it's kind of cool because I'm taking these videos off and they're going over to the radio, so people that might have missed them, or they, if they listen to Jack and they don't follow the Go-To Girl, you can follow me on Facebook. There's a lot of cool things coming up. It's also going on my YouTube. It's going on their podcast. It's going to a lot of different places.
It'll be on my Facebook page.
It's going to be, and that's a cool page. That's a really cool page. We got a lot of things coming up, and literally, guys, Eddie is just the go-to guy for some art. Like I'm gonna go ahead and call you that. You are my go-to guy for all things art.
Thanks.
Seriously, and for really getting people out. So if you're listening to the radio, some of the things that we're talking about are happening in May, and we're going to talk about further out, but you can, like I said, tune in and kind of catch things that are happening in North Texas. Eddie, I got to tell you, before we go into talking about you, thank you. I got to say thank you to you, because whenever I was talking about being on the radio, Eddie said, well, you got to name it something really cool. And I'm like, no pressure. No pressure. He's like, let's do a competition. And I'm like, okay, Eddie, that's cool. He's like, we'll do a giveaway. We'll do like some Casa Manana tickets and some other stuff. And shout out to Casa Manana, a local restaurant here. One Eddie's favorite. Oh my God.
They keep me busy.
I think every conversation we've ever had, somehow Casa Manana. I mean, seriously.
Casa Manana comes up.
One day I'm just going to throw you a party there. Like, this is like, whether it's just you and me or whatever. But it does come up in conversation. So you have a giveaway.
And you're all invited.
And one thing about watching on Facebook is a lot of people do giveaways, so if you catch it live, you can get into these giveaways. Leathercraft by Leo, he's on, I believe tomorrow, he's got a giveaway for Mother's Day, a lot of cool stuff. But Eddie was telling me, he said, well, let's let people name the show. Let's let them guess. And some of the names we were getting were not all that. But Eddie already had a name in mind, and I already liked Eddie's name for the show. So it was kind of one of those things like, really? Like, why don't we're just going to have to pick your name. So what is the name of my show?
That's What's Up. And then she added Texoma, so that's where she gets, That's What's Up, Texoma.
Yes, That's What's Up,
with
Texoma.
With the Go-To Girl.
Yes. So one thing I want to mention is when you watch the episode live, it goes on the radio, so I get to give you a shout out on the radio. And Gerald Stuber, I think I said that right. Gerald, they're always out dancing at the wineries and stuff. They said that they knew me because of you.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, because Eddie is like the Go-To Girl cheerleader. Are we going to get him some pom-poms? I'm just kidding. Go-To Girl. Just kidding. But no, so Eddie, tell us a little bit about you for the people on the radio that don't already, because a lot of my viewers on Facebook Live know, but tell me a little bit about you.
Okay. My name's Eddie Mandela. I grew up here all my life. One of my biggest passions was art. I started drawing since I was really, really small, back in 1969. Can you believe that? Back then, there were no video games. There were no football leagues or anything that kids could do other than going outside and playing in the street. And I wasn't really athletic anyway. And also back in those days, every household only had maybe one TV, black and white if you were lucky.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. So I had my other brothers and my dad always got choice of what they wanted to see. So I had nothing else to do but sit on the table and draw. And I liked to draw, and I had a lot of inspiration throughout my young
Maybe-
formative years.
Maybe we need to take TVs out of the homes again.
Probably, yeah. And I had some inspiration from a few of my uncles that knew how to draw. Some of my classmates knew how to draw, and I was feeding off of them. And I picked up the pencil and paper, which is basically your very basic art tools. And I just started drawing every day. And the more I saw people draw, the more I got into it. And that brings us to present day where now with the use of technology, YouTube, computers and everything, I taught myself how to do several other forms of art that now I provide as a service, such as right now here with the baseball season, a lot of parents want their kids to their helmets painted, their softball helmets painted. So I paint softball helmets. The skateboard scene, a lot of people like their personal skateboards airbrushed. T-shirts are a big deal. We just came from Seymour, Texas, a big car show that I have found my niche in is car shows. Everybody wants their bike, their truck, their car, their rat rod, their hot rod, their classic. Everybody wants a picture of their car airbrushed on their shirt because I do them really fancy, put a bunch of other added stuff in there, and I just stay busy. So we just came from Seymour, Texas over the weekend. And I brought back 15 orders with me, not to mention what I had done there all day. And you multiply that by another 15 shows that we do every year, and that keeps us, all year long, that keeps us busy.
That's crazy. Now, one thing I want to mention is you went from living in a different world where you had a black and white TV. In fact, I was just talking to my friend about that. Black and white TV, one TV, to the way the world is now. So you've really changed your... Right. And it's cool because you've changed and you're able to post it on Facebook and Instagram.
And another thing, because of me airbrushing shirts, my little phone has the use of technology. I don't have to walk to a car like I did in the 90s and take a picture of it or look at it and try and figure out, I need to draw this car from memory, go back to my little chair and draw it now. I take a picture with my phone. They don't have to move their car. They don't have to do anything.
Wow, yeah.
I go take a picture of my phone, come back and set it on this special contraption that I have that sits above my easel, and I just sit there and draw it from the picture. And voila, inside my air-conditioned studio that I did, my mobile airbrush studio.
Yeah, and you like you said, you've been doing this since 1969.
Just
and
a
so
simple drawing, and that's progressed.
Yeah. And if you haven't seen his, I want to inspire you guys. I'm going to comment.
Yeah, today's our little meeting today or interview is very impromptu. I didn't bring any items to show you because I'm in the transition stage of right now doing a lot of stuff for people. I really don't have anything finished to bring you. No. Everything that I was bringing her, all those awards, all those raffle prizes, all the door prizes, all the giveaways, they've all been dispersed to all these car shows that I've gone to.
But you know what?
Within the past weeks, we've been to Lawton, Tracks and Tread. I gave away a show to an award to the Hooters show. I gave away an award to Mike Hernandez's show, the Bullies Car Show. I gave away an auction item to the Puzzle Run. They've already happened. They've already occurred, and all that art that I was bringing and showing you is already gone. It's all other people have got it and want it and taken it home and using it on their wall or whatever. So,
but never fear because guess what? Never fear. Because they can go to your Facebook page and they can see
all my art is posted
and you can check it out from Eddie Mandela. You can go to Eddie Mandela. You can also check him out on the Art Factory. So I'm tapping this in for you guys right now because I don't remember which page you're on. So Eddie Mandela just commented Eddie Mandela. Yep. And I'm going to tag his art page. Now, if you are listening from the radio, like if you're in your car and you're hearing it on the air from Jack FM, that is Eddie, E-D-D-I-E, Mandela, M-A-N-D-E-L-A. You can find him on Facebook. You can also check out The Art Factory, or you can come to the Go-To Girl page and say, hey, who is that guy that was, for whatever reason. So, and you get that a lot. This is episode number 8. And we always find something fun. We were having so much fun. We have laughed and taken pictures, and we were kind of literally just catching up and stuff. And
she's quite busy. I'm quite busy, and between a span of the first time that I seen her to the next time I see her, so much has happened, and we catch up on a lot of stuff's going on around town. This town has a lot of stuff going on, and that we're both involved in one way or another.
Yeah.
I don't know when this show will air, but June the 3rd, we'll be back in Lawton for a huge car show there called the Big Drive. We'll be there. I'm working on some stuff for them. Yep.
And so Lawton has a lot of different car shows.
Lawton is just as busy with car shows and car clubs as Wichita Falls is, and they interact. They send members from each clubs to each other's show and help each other out, because all these shows are usually for benefits.
That is
so
cool.
Yeah, it's a very cool little commune that's going on, and it's I'm glad to be a part of it. I try to help them any way I can.
Well, I'm glad you are a part of it, Eddie Mandela.
And another thing that people don't realize that I do is also custom pinstriping. Every show I go to, people ask me or don't realize that I do pinstriping as well. And it's hard to find pinstripers. It's a dying breed. If you want to find a good pinstriper, you got to go to Oklahoma City, go to Dallas, San Antonio, pay big, high prices. I try to stay very affordable and still do custom work. The more and more you go to car shows, the more and more I see vehicles that I've done, because everywhere I go, I see the artwork on vehicles. So that's another thing that I offer is custom pinstriping, custom lettering. If you have a hot rod, you want a big fat number on your door, I can put that on there. You have a nice little rat rod or a truck and you want some striping on the tailgate or down the hood, I can do that as well. We offer that. Yep. That
is definitely what's up. So real quick, I want to make sure we get Eddie a lot of attention. Like a lot of attention, because he is my true blue. He is my true blue, like you really are. So there is a giveaway, and Eddie was like, well, you can, give it away by Friday or something. So I don't know, what do y'all think are the people that are watching right now, would you like to win dinner for two for Mother's Day? If you're watching and literally I love it, because doesn't it have to be
up there.
Yeah, so here's the thing, we got some folks watching, so let's see in the comment, we've got, how much is it, what do we got?
$40 gift certificate for two to
Casa Manana
downtown.
All right. So what do y'all think? You're watching. We've got the Grafted Tree and Lawn. We got Rick Garcia, my timekeeper there, watching live. We got some folks watching live. So do y'all want a chance to win this, or how should we do it? Should we pick a winner at the end? So the people, should we? But if we do that, here's what you got to do in return. And now if you're on the radio, obviously you can't click on it because you're driving or whatever. But I do giveaways from the Go To Girl page, and be sure to try to win those from local people. All right, so let's see here. Well, all right, there's people saying I want to win. So I tell you what, do me a favor. Shannon's already saying me. We're going to ask you a set of questions here shortly. But before we ask you those questions, I need you to tag, share, and hashtag the Art Factory. I want to see, because the more people that are commenting, the more people are going to, Facebook's going to say, hey, this video is important, let's get it out there. So the more comments and hearts, and you're pressing the buttons and stuff like that, that helps me signal to the computer. And if you don't know about Facebook, I can teach you some things. It signals the computer to say, hey, this is valuable, people are interested in it. Let's push it further out. So that's how that works. So let's get you guys heartened. And all right, so we got Leathercraft by Leo also has some really cool giveaways. We got that $150 wallet that's coming up, a bunch of really cool stuff. And I got to say thank you to, my businesses like the Loaded Brush, Leathercraft by Leo, the Art Factory. You guys are always bringing it. You're always bringing something to do as a giveaway. You're always giving back. You're working these events, you're donating to these things, and you're really a big inspiration to the community to me. And I want to tell you that, you're always a ball of energy. You're out there helping, you're quick to give people advice.
Right.
The last time, Eddie does a lot of events, he was talking about how, hey, if you're going to do a vendor's show, make sure you've got some change so you don't have to send someone to the bank. Make sure you plan it and you work. And you've been doing vendor shows since when?
Since 2007 is when we started. And another thing, especially now this is getting hot, as a vendor, I've seen several of her own clientele at the Seymour show. And one thing that I can say about a bunch of the vendors is, don't forget your cooler of water, because sometimes they don't provide it. Sometimes you have to walk real far to get some from their trailer where they may have cold water or whatever. Me and my wife always stock a little cooler of water, soft drinks, whatever, so that we always have.
So you
that
be
available.
Comfortable. You can be comfortable.
Yep.
So
Yep.
some of those events are long.
It's
yes,
even if you're
it
in the
is
middle,
hot.
Even if you're in the middle of Kemp Street and you're having one of those pop-ups, I've seen a lot of those 100 vendor pop-ups that they have up here, up and down Kemp and Southwest Parkway. You still need to take your water with you because it's hot out there.
Yeah, now, if you're a small business that's watching, I don't know why it's not popping up across the screen here, but it's popping up here. So we're looking at the comments here. And if you're a small business like Grafted Tree and Lawn, or you've got something that you do, be sure to post that in the comments. Be Sweet Treats is watching. We love you.
I went to the art walk the last one we had, and I was looking for Be Sweet Treats because I wanted some cookies. I wanted to take some to my wife. I couldn't find her. Well, come to find out, the weather had really dampened a lot of vendors' spirits. I know.
Mother Nature's like smacking us around because first it was the art walk.
Coming this week.
Yeah. So. Here comes the rain again. I feel like we should sing her something. Yeah, because literally the art walk, we got smacked all day long at work because I also do insurance, guys. And I do everything. Like, I stay really busy. Trust me, I get insurance texts after work. Like, hey, can you help me? Please just ask me during work. But anyways, it's crazy because we were all day checking the weather, like, oh, we can't go to the art, we can't wait. Literally, there was no forecasted rain for that time frame. When I hit 8th Street, bam, the rain. And I was like, are you kidding me? Well, then the same thing for Loco for Cinco. And people put so much effort into that. I mean, there was businesses that prepared. They put their tents in. And so a shout out to the people that really put a lot of heart and soul into those events. And then the rain has been hitting that. So, this is a way you can support, though. You can go over to Facebook and check them out. It's crazy. Facebook is crazy. The way you can support people, even if you don't buy from them and you get them out there, like you share this, it really, really can help them grow their business. I do got a cool business. Well, all businesses I'm doing are cool. But there's one that's very interesting, and Taylor Exchange, I think is the name of it. A young man, he's getting a spot in Big Blue, and he does eBay selling for men's clothes.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to be giving him some advice and seeing what the public thinks. That's on the 18th. I do remember that one because I remember thinking, okay, I got to, I was working my calendar. Don't forget the mixer
on the 18th.
Yes!
Don't forget the mixer.
Eddie and me and Elio literally make jokes about that. Not that we're making jokes about you, Eddie.
I understand. I get it completely.
But Eddie's like, don't forget the mixer. Like, I get text messages. Like, it'd be like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey, don't forget. And I'm like, okay. Like, I will not forget that. That's actually funny because I was going to bring that up.
Mixer?
I think it's at 6 to just whenever we all get tired.
Okay.
I
won't be there. I'll be at work, but I get off at 7. I'll drive by there and if I see a bunch of cars, I may pop in.
We'll stay. I may even just change the time from 6:30 to 7:30.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to change. I've changed it so many times. I'll be there at 6. So if you come early, let's just do that. We're going to make sure that we stay at least till 7:35. Or 7:40, so Eddie Mandela can be there.
Awesome.
We are doing it. That's what's up.
That's what's up. Next over.
Literally. All right, guys. So we are really, really excited. Grafted Tree and Lawn says, please go live for the mixer. Taylor Exchange is watching and says, I'm opening a buy and sell trade for men's clothes only. It's men's. It's all about the men. That's what's up. First floor in Big Blue across from the Highlander.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's that little window section.
Leo's also getting a spot in Big Blue.
Wow.
I know. I'm just kind of taking the whole, everybody I know and say, go to Big Blue. Go to Big Blue. Like that Shrek thing. Do the roar. Do the roar. Go to Big Blue. All right. So who wants to win some Mother's Day? Who wants to win? Yes. You're very welcome. Definitely, and that's a thing too. He said, thank you for telling people. If you are a small business like Be Sweet Treats, Let It Brush, Taylor Exchange, Craft It, I could go on and on. Yes,
the Mob Sauce.
The Mob Sauce.
There's a lot of people that have been on her roster for a long time.
A bunch of Brenda, Twisted Chaos Artistry, Paper Petals, all these different people
Turtle
that
D's.
Shout out Turtle D's. What's up? And Miss Tanya Tiger.
He's always watching.
Ministries. What is it? I don't know. Didn't she change her name? The Tiger Ministries.
Something like that.
Tanya, help a girl out. Help us out. But we got to get them out there because the people that support me, these small businesses. Guys, you are the heart of what I do. You are definitely the car clubs like Texas Legacy Clark Club.
Legacy, the Splasicos.
Yeah.
There's a new club that just opened up as well. some members fell off of Los Clásicos and formed a new club. I think it's called something Tejas, Styles.
You'll have to send me the link. We'll have to, definitely. So, and there's a lot more going on in Wichita Falls than people really realize. There's also that event out at Crafters Hideaway this weekend.
Yep.
Mother's Day weekend. There's going to be some, if you're listening to the radio in June, it's already past tense. But the cool thing, I've always thought, the cool thing about this is it's a show that's done in the past that's going on the air in June, so you can go look back at the pictures of what I talk about and see how it went. So either way, you can take a trip into the past by listening to it, and some of the stuff we talk about is in the future as well. All right, so we're going to pull a winner, but really, honestly, all right, they are tagging, and sharing.
While she's saying that, when this show does air in June, you may also make a note that it's only 4 months away till she does the October bash.
Yes.
So
and
we're going to be. I hope she does it again.
I may change the location to somewhere else downtown.
Okay.
I've got a surprise up on my sleeve
leave it
here.
Up to her, and she'll come up with something.
I will.
But
you know me.
Regardless of where it's at, it's still happening, right? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And what's crazy
Sign
is
me up.
That's cool because I feel like people will follow me where I go.
I think they will. I
feel that love. So hit the hearts because you guys literally. And I really try to make sure that people know, like, you are going to hear it on the radio, you're going to hear it on Jack FM, you're going to hear it everywhere. Don't forget you can get commercial space. I do need to mention my sponsors.
Yeah, book a video with me.
You can get commercial space, you can book a video with me, you can book to be on the radio, and every bit of it, I guarantee you, is going to be more affordable than anywhere else. You're not going to get the pricing that I offer. There's just no way you're going to get this pricing because I'm the go-to girl, because that's what I do. I have worked out a deal to give my small businesses pricing like nowhere else. Now, we literally only have a few minutes because on the radio, I have to keep it to 30 minutes. So we are counting down. If you're watching right now, guys, now's the time to tag and tell me you want to win. We're going to get this out there. I want to definitely pick a winner. You have to pick this up for me, though. I cannot deliver things. I just cannot throw that into the mix of what I'm doing right now. So if you can pick this up for me, that'll be really, really cool. So I've got people wanting to win. So let's ask a question. And I know exactly what year. Now, you had to have been listening early on. You had to be paying attention to this. What year did Eddie Mandela say he was sitting in the living room, coloring and painting and working on perfecting his art? What was the exact year that he said he was sitting in front of that TV or not in front? Oh, the loaded brush literally was like the first one. She's like, 1969. Look at that. Is that the first one you see?
Yep.
Literally, yeah.
Yep.
All right, the loaded brush. All right. For $10 from the go-to girl, because I'm going to throw something in. Tim's enough to go get you a cup of coffee and tip your barista here. For $10 Cash App, let's see here. I don't know, Eddie. Just kind of had a blank. I'm just kidding. What days of the week do I go live? Most in the morning. What are my weekday morning days? Blank through blank. What are the days that I go live? Let's see. Who's going to be the first to open it? To answer it. And you can't win loaded brush, so don't guess because you just won this. She said, "I got the red tacos." Yes, Maria Barrera, Miss Luna's Ice Cream, and that was another one that booked the radio. Literally, shout out to Luna's Ice Cream. They're always giving away things. Loaded Brush says, I know, LOL. They're cool. Diane, you guys are awesome. I'm going to have to get a little tougher on my questions. I'm going to have to get a little tougher. Eddie's got, man, go over to his page and you can't even, you're like, do I got to do a jigsaw too to win this? No, but he makes it interesting, guys. Go follow the Art Factory. Be sure to follow the Go-To Girl on Facebook. You can stay up to date on local events. Check out Stormforce Media. He is my mentor. He teaches me all kinds of things. You can go to him for a little bit of everything when it comes to really building your business. Look at mine. Mine has grown. Yeah. I mean, I've really been able to do some extraordinary things.
And while she's saying that, don't forget that if you're a small business, take advantage of becoming a perk partner with
yes,
Fitness.
yes.
She had Tamlin on her show a few months ago, and I went and followed up on that, and now I get my gym membership for free. I offer a discount to all the members there, exclusively to members. At the last Monday of each month, they have an expo inside the gym where they have a large area, and you get to display your stuff for free and sell your stuff there if you want, or push your stuff, whatever. And you get to work out and feel good and look good at the same time. You can't beat it. And it was all because of the Go-To Girl and her page. So, yeah, it works.
Eddie,
it works.
You kill it, man.
Yeah.
All right, well, congratulations. Maria, send me your Cash App tag. Guys, look, that's our thing. And look at it.
Hearts. Peace and love, y'all.
Yes, peace and love. And the Art Factory. Check it out. Guys, that's what's up, Texoma.
That's
That's what's up, Texoma. Be sure to get this out there. Let's share it. Support local. And tune in tomorrow for yet another episode from the Go-To Girl. Smooches. Oh, and we're knocking stuff over. Smooches.